Item: SCP-1747. Code name: Going, Gone. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: as of SCP-1747-1 is to be secured within a standard Site-77 storage locker requiring a Level 3 security clearance to unlock. Site-876 has been built surrounding SCP-1747-2, requiring Level 3 security clearance to access the area. In addition to Site-876's standardized security procedures, no fewer than 2 armed guards are to be present at all times to prevent unauthorized entry. No personnel are to attempt to make contact with SCP-1747-2 at any time during its manifestation period. Description: SCP-1747 is the collective designation of anomalous items recovered from the Hugo Edwards Memorial Cemetery located in Redacted, England. SCP-1747-1 is a square shovel that is 1.5 meters in length from blade to handle. The blade is composed of iron, measuring 0.5 meters by 0.325 meters, and yields noticeable signs of oxidation. The handle is mainly composed of unvarnished maple wood and measures 1.0 meters in length. Large portions of the blade have been rusted over. A more precise observation unveils that the wood has been engraved with the initials HE multiple times along its dimensions. If SCP-1747-1 is used on any surface normally penetrable by a non-anomalous shovel, the blade will be obstructed by a solid object. If the area is excavated further with the usage of earth-moving apparatus, human remains will be found directly below the shovel's point of entry regardless of what was beneath the surface prior to digging or what material is being excavated. Origin of said remains and how they are placed is currently unknown and under investigation. SCP-1747-2 is a corporeal humanoid entity that manifests within the graveyard for approximately 40 minutes at 9 p.m. every night. In physical appearance, SCP-1747-2 resembles a female in her late 20s. During this active state, SCP-1747-2 will attempt to use SCP-1747-1 to dig up the graves of Scarlett and Emilio Edwards 1. When SCP-1747-2 encounters a human carcass during excavation of the grave, it will immediately remove the body, and continue digging. At no point has SCP-1747-2 reached the bodies of Scarlett and Emilio Edwards due to SCP-1747-1's anomalous properties. Investigation into the history of this entity is currently ongoing. Addendum: Event Log of Incident 1747 Theta, taking place on the during SCP-1747-2's manifestation period. Forward. The following log is a composite account of eyewitness reports and video feeds taken from personnel stationed in Site-876's surveillance outpost. Begin log. 21.04 SCP-1747-2 manifested within the cemetery and began its usual routine of excavating the graves of Scarlett and Emilio Edwards. 21.16 SCP-1747-2 stopped digging into the graves and threw away the shovel, appearing to be in emotional distress. 21.18 Various screams could be heard emanating from SCP-1747-2. Audio recordings revealed the words, "Hugo, please and I want to see my children" being repeated by the entity. The sounds were only captured on EVP recordings and were not audible to observers. 21.19 The entity knelt in front of the 2 graves and appeared to kiss each tombstone before walking away from the excavated graves. 21.20 SCP-1747-2 entered an abandoned tool shed and discontinued digging for the remainder of the night. Closing statement. At the time of this documentation, SCP-1747-2 has not manifested in over 4 months. It is presumed that SCP-1747-2 will not manifest further. SCP-1747 will be monitored pending reclassification to safe. Footnotes. 1. Both individuals died by drowning. Autopsy reports revealed that the bodies were severely mutilated upon discovery.